You only give me $200. Yeah, I was late, bro. I went on stream yesterday night, bro, and I only had like one person in here. I was like, bro, I'm off. Yeah, I'm late though. My bad, bro. I'm late. And I was waiting for positions to come back up, but then nothing came back up. So I was like, all right, bro. I'm just gonna go live anyway and admit the L. I'm just gonna go live anyway to admit the L. I took the L. We took the L, bro. We took the L. I don't even want to stream right now. We took the L. I lost $3 grand on Nvidia. I'm still in the trade. Dude, I'm down $3 grand. It's like, bro. Yeah, it's ass. It's ass. Nothing good came from that Nvidia trade, bro. Nothing good came from that Nvidia trade. You had 4 target price. Hey, nice, bro. Nice. I'm just waiting for my Mumu account to realize. Yeah, still waiting on this shit to populate. Yeah, what's good? What's good? What up, Alpha Sheep? Bright Face, good to see you again. Did your money hit already? Did your $1,000 hit? Mine hasn't hit yet. I'm still waiting for mine to hit. Yeah, my shit is not hitting. Did your 1,000 populate? You guys remember when Polkadot was the move? You already had a... What is Bitcoin Cash? What is Bitcoin Cash? Dude, I mean, I know people that are placing... You guys can't see this, hold on. Dude, Mumu's annoying, bro. I can't move, like, the interface around. It's really annoying. Bro, I've got people putting 60K strike prices for shorts on Bitcoin. Yeah. What? But I was wondering, what is Bitcoin Cash? What's the difference? Dude, I mean, look at this. It blew past the $110,000 support, which was supposed to be like a pretty good support. Literally dunked on that shit, bro. What was it at? 110? Bro, it went right past that shit. Bro, it might go to 90,000. MicroStrategy is literally just a Bitcoin holdings company. Do they do anything else? Why is Dodge at 70K? Shut up, bro. Does MicroStrategy do anything besides hold Bitcoin? Bro, if you can find a course that I sell, I would be like that. That would be extremely impressive. I do not have a course. I do not have a course, bro. I want to say I make enough money to not need a course from actually trading. So what does MicroStrategy do, bro? Everything took a shit today. You can't be too angry at the market when everything went down today. The only thing that Apple went up 0.5%. I mean, come on, guys. He's selling TRADEGPT. What is your job? What's your job, bro? Fiber optic technician? What does a fiber optic technician do? Installs, maintains, and repairs fiber optic networks. Huh. Like this guy? Yes, up in bucket trucks. Where are you located? What part of the country? What part of the country are you located in? We set the world on fire. New Jersey. Hey, that's what's up. I'm in New York. I'm in NYC, bro. I'm in NYC. Whoa, 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 whoa. You plan to sell like physical gold bars, bro? Where do you guys keep your gold? Like, do you have like a treasure chest or like a safe or something? Do you keep your gold in a treasure chest? That'd be crazy. Mike, if you had a whole bunch of gold, would you keep it in a treasure chest? Wait a minute. I'm going to California for a week on the 10th of November. So I set my hinge up, and I'm just kind of going through the talent out there. Dude, yeah, we took such a bad L today, bro. I don't even want to post my trade. I'll post it for you guys though. I took such a bad L today. I don't even want to post that shit. The whole market took a L. All right. Who in here made money trading today? Who in here made money trading today? Where's the trade? Here, I'll show you guys. Where do you post my? No, I just posted on the. I just posted the screenshot for you guys. I just posted a screenshot for you guys, dude. All right, I'll pull up the trade. Fine, bro. So ass, dude. This shit is ass. Assaroni and cheese. Let me see. This is my trade. I don't use TradeZella. Trade Zebra. I don't know. I don't use anything besides Trade Algo. Yeah, bro. I'm down 3,100. $3,031, bro. All right. What up, ice cream guy? What's your favorite texture of ice cream, bro? Yeah, we went down 16%. I'm going to put a stop at 20%, bro. I'm going to put a stop at 20%. I use my own cash. I do have a lot of cash in this account, though. So, why is markets down? I don't know. South African 101. You tell me, bro. It's because Goldman Sachs announced that the tech sector was overvalued, which is super gay, dude. A super gay announcement to make. Here, where was it? They Michael Burry bets against Palantir. Bought over $1 billion in put options against NVIDIA. Put options on 5 million shares of Palantir and 1 million shares of NVIDIA. Damn. Well, if he put him on in September, he got whacked. He got absolutely whacked. Bro, are we gonna really worry about this little dip right here? What does Michael Burry know? Just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Why does NVIDIA alone? Because they're more useful than most countries. Why? The question is, why does NVIDIA have a higher market cap than most countries' GDP? Because NVIDIA is more useful than most countries. You think AMD will go up? What's your point P&L? What do you mean? What's a point P&L? Isn't this guy autistic? He's rich, bro. He's a billionaire, right? 200 and no, it's like 308 grand as of today. 308 grand profit. Yeah. Monthly. In the last 2 months, in the last 8 weeks, 9 weeks as of this week, over 100 grand in the last 9 weeks. Let's see you turn $300 into 1,000. Bro, let's see you gobble up 10 glizzies.
Yo, what are those things called? Milk what?
Milk. Milk snack melt in your mouth. Milk classic. Bro, you can buy some options with $300. I know people, bro, who do so bad options trading that they'll put like $180 into their brokerage account. No. This is a funny ass story. I got a homie who never ever listens to me. I'm like, bro, use technology. He never does that shit. He's always putting the exact amount of money into his brokerage account to buy one trade. Like I walked over on him the other day while he's in the process. He's putting $180 in his brokerage account. He's depositing $180 cash into his brokerage. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, why are you putting $180 into your account right now? Like, for what? He's like, these contracts are $150. I want to buy one contract of this. It was literally a Chipotle call option. And I'm like, bro, you're going to wonder why you suck at trading when you're going to go 100% of your account size. Why don't you teach them? Because a lot of people don't listen. Believe me, bro. I've tried to teach people. I've tried to teach this kid specifically. Do you really think you have an edge in the market when you're going against hedge funds and quants that have teams of PhD trading against you? I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like I don't need any of that because I have a language model that scans through that exact data. Does that make sense? You trade? Yeah, I trade options. This is what happens, though. So you get days like this. I had a day like this today, where I lost $3,000. But no, I have a homie who I'll ask him. I'll be like, bro, like, why don't you just use technology? Because he knows how to trade. He's been trading for as long as me, right? I accepted the fact that I don't know how to trade. And I just am going to follow what AI tells me to do. And that's when I became successful. And then he'll be like watching charts and like trying to like find entries. And I'm like, bro, like you aren't going to learn anything by fucking trying to grab a Chipotle run and trading the same week expiration for $180 on a contract. And then when you lose 60% on the options trade doing that, you're going to be like, trading sucks. And nobody makes money. I'm like, bro, you suck. I don't know. Yeah, no, my friend thinks like 10% weekly is bad because all these internet gurus that turn $10 into $5. Yeah, it's like this very toxic place. That's what trading is. It's like you cannot go off of the success you see people having on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like those dudes who are claiming that. They're never posting shit like that I have on my screen right now. They're never going to let you know that even with a patented strategy and you're looking for liquidity sweeps, you're going to lose money. I mean, trading is like, it's not some like, it's not some crystal ball, like, walk in the park, bro. You know? But you guys, I mean, for the people who have been in my stream, you guys have watched me make a lot of easy money. It's for the last 2 months, it's been a lot of easy money, bro. And I'm not going to take that for granted. They make their money selling courses. Exactly, bro. They make their money selling courses. They can also execute orders way faster than you. Yeah, XP. Do you know the difference between TRADEGPT and other language models? Do you know why TRADEGPT is special? Do you know why the AI that I use is special and it's free and why everyone, if they're going to trade, should use TRADEGPT? It's because they're accessing, in TradeAlgo, the data vendor that created TRADEGPT, it pays for Bloomberg terminal data. It pays for FactSet, Refinitiv Icon. These are private data terminals that are reading what banks, institutions, and hedge funds are doing in real time.
right? So if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to align myself up with their money, and I'm going to follow their coattails. I'm not expecting to execute trades at that frequency. Saw your video helping the homeless. Appreciate that. $500 course, 2K students is $1 million. Yeah. Exactly, bro. And I'm not here to shit on anyone doing that. Like, I'm not here to tell you guys that that's the wrong way to go either. You know, everyone gets money somehow, right? I make money trading. And I'm not here to take away from anyone's strategy, but I mean, there is gurus that do make money trading too, guys. Right? I'm sure TJR truly does make money. I'm sure who was another guy? That's the only guy I can think of. But I bet TJR makes money trading. I bet he makes just as much, or if not more, money trading than he does selling his course. Yeah, he goes live and trades every day. Face how it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. He gives free courses. Yeah, exactly. I mean, guys, there is money to be made in trading. Like, you can make money trading. Don't get that idea out of your head. Bloomberg data is 10 seconds slower unless you work at a top shop. If TradeGPT gave you an edge, don't you think that quants and hedge funds would extract all the alpha if it was an actual source of market edge? XP, I don't even care, bro. I have no response to that question because I'm making money using TradeGPT. So frankly, I literally don't even know how to respond to that. I'm not here to sell you the idea of TradeGPT, bro. Relax. You know what I mean? Make your own investment decisions. This is just how I do it. You know what I mean? You're probably right. Like you can yeah, bro. I'm not here to tell you that using words like alpha and quant and all this shit is. Yeah, it's a great question, bro. It's a great question. It's literally a great question. I'm not here to call you a nerd either. It's just like, yeah, a thought experiment. Unless you work at a top shop, if TradeGPT gave you an edge, don't you think? Licensed financial. I'm not a licensed financial advisor either, bro. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Yeah, they probably would, right? But at the end of the day, it's like you could think of TradeGPT in a much more simple light, right? Think about its API endpoints are connected to looking at high institutional order flow across stocks. So when it notices that a stock like ON Semiconductors is getting $1 billion more institutional volume than it does on a 7-day average, right? So if trade algos, data terminals, scanning through Bloomberg terminal, it doesn't even matter if it's on a 10-second delay. If trade algo notices that ON Semiconductors today got $150 million worth of institutional transactions, then you use AI to backtest those transactions to determine a bullish sentiment, right? Does it even matter, right? You're going to follow the coattails of the banks, institutions, and hedge funds. And having access to data like that, you're probably going to be right. Does that make sense, AXP? Does that make sense? Does that make sense to anyone in here, what I'm saying? Right, it's not even about, guys, it's not even about following the exact trades. Because let me show you something. If I go on Trade Algo, right? If I go to a Bloomberg terminal, guys, I've used a Bloomberg terminal before. That shit is mad confusing. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, I know what I'm using. So let's go to ON Semiconductors. This is a stock I traded yesterday. Okay, and I made $3,000 on this trade. That's why I'm not too upset about Nvidia. So we're here looking at ON Semiconductors. Forget about Trade Algo. I'm not shilling you guys Trade Algo right now, but what I want to show you is this. So this is what Trade Algo is reading through. Are you running Monte Carlo simulations? Okay, so look. ON unusual activity. So on a 7-day average, we can see here that ON gets $239 million. Okay? Today, and today alone, ON Semiconductors got $236 million. So if on a 7-day average, ON Semiconductor gets $239 million, and then today they got $236 million, you know that something's going on with ON, right? You can make the determination that something's going on with ON, and then you go and you look at the stock and you see this massive movement, right? Big stocks like this don't just move this much in one day for no reason. This is from the start of the day to the end of the day. This is a 15-minute chart, right? Right? Took a dip of 5% move in the stock. Now think about it like this. This stock is worth $19 billion. Okay? There's no retail investor that can move a $19 billion stock 5% in a day. That money has to come, those transactions have to come from banks, institutions, and hedge funds. So if you have a tool that's scanning through these institutional transactions, look what Trade Algo labeled it. It labeled it at the whole day as very bearish. Now it's not some complicated metric here. It's just simply looking at the transactions that are coming through on the stock. And then it's backtesting the sentiment it's backtesting those transactions to make the not backtesting, but analyzing those transactions to make a sentiment whether it's bullish or bearish. Yeah, and that's XP. I'm not here to set up a high frequency trading firm. Right? I'm here to take one trade a day based off of the movement that these banks, institutions, and hedge funds are doing. Does that make sense? Thank you for your financial advice, everyday trader. I appreciate it. No, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for letting me energy harvest you and shill you into my stocks. Yeah, and I bet the quants at Jane Street did see it before me, bro. What's my portfolio looking like? It's looking pretty decent. I miss the trolls too, bro. Chat is way too kind recently. You guys gotta tell people when they come in my chat that I'm a scammer. First time tuning in, actually learning a lot from you. Sending hate from Baltimore. There we go. So it's not about setting up an AI that can be competitive with Jane Street and Goldman Sachs and setting up a high-frequency trading bot. That's not what it's about. Simplify it. Understand that there's tools that can read these transactions better than you can and then trade off their coattails. It's not about getting in before the analyst in the quants at Jane Street, bro. No one's doing that. Right? There's no fucking... Johnny 9 isn't getting in before the quants at Jane Street. Okay, Michael Daly. Not even Michael Daly is doing that. Michael Burry is, but not Michael Daly. Sending hate from the top floor of Jane Street in Chicago, Illinois. Right? You're not going to be on that level, bro. But what you can do is you can ride their coattails. That's what this is about. It's not like it's like, and it's not me versus you either. It's literally just making money off of these big institutional moves. That's it. That's what this is all about. This is Trade Algo. High frequency quant return, Michael Burry, SEC. Look at me trying to sound smart. Exactly, Johnny. Exactly. Exactly, bro. You're not like guys. You're not gonna compete with. It's not like you're gonna ride their coattails, right? That's not what this stream. There's no cheat code, and there's no setting up a retail investor with the kind of technology that these guys have, right? You're gonna use an AI that can analyze and track these transactions and give you some sort of sentiment, and you're going to go off that sentiment. And AI 9 out of 10 times is going to be smarter than you are, than even looking at it. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. What up, Nanya Benny? How you feeling, bro? That's how you beat the stock market? See, so this is how the dashboard works, right? And forget about, this isn't like a sell, guys, but like when I scroll through this dashboard, these are just stocks that are getting high institutional activity, and then it's Trade Algo's AI determining if they're bullish or bearish. But I don't use this on my streams. I use TRADEGPT. You can only beat roulette and your wife. Yeah. What did you learn from him? Care to share? Cheat code is go up, down, A, B, start, pause. That's not even a cheat code in GTA. That's how you beat the stock market. What up, Destiny? You know what I mean? I mean, if you Google search, let's make a bet right now. Without you guys going on Google, I'm going to type this question to Google. How much of the stock market is on autopilot? If I Google search this, what do you guys think the answer is going to be? This is the amount of the stock market that's controlled by high frequency trading firms, the big boys. Give this your best guess. I don't want you guys to come back here 85%, 99%. Such a good guess. These are amazing guesses. I'm so glad people aren't like 10%. How much of the stock market is on autopilot? Give it your best guess. And I swear to God, if you come back in here with the exact answer, I'm going to crash out. 80. Johnny, did you Google that, bro? This isn't trivia. This is me trying to teach you guys. If I press enter. 70 to 80%. 70 to 80%. And then when did this article come out? This article came out in 2019. This CNBC article. 80% of the stock market's on autopilot. And this came out in 2019, guys. 2019. Do you guys think it's higher or lower now? Right? Do you think it's higher or lower than 80%? It's absolutely higher. You're looking at a market that's, yeah, exactly, just like XP says, is 90% at least. Okay? And then you go here and we just Google search what percentage of retail investors are money trading in the U.S. A significant majority of, just Google search what percentage of retail investors are losing money in the U.S. stock market. 80 to 95% are losing money. 70% even on long-term stocks. Many quit trading after the first couple years. And you go look at it. So these are average everyday Americans, retail investors. These aren't the big boys. Okay, so when we lose money in the stock market, that money doesn't disappear. When 80 to 95% of people lose money in the stock market, when my friend Amir puts $180 in a Chipotle call option and loses money because he has no idea what he's doing, that money doesn't go to Johnny 9 who's trading the other end of Chipotle, right? It doesn't go to XP. It doesn't go into it doesn't go into XP's pocket when 80 to 95% of regular people lose money. Here's where it goes. It goes right into what XP's talking about. So if we Google how much money did the hedge funds make last year in the stock market, and we'll just do exact dollar amount. In 2024, the global hedge fund market made an estimated total of Yeah, Amir is dead. Yeah, exactly. So they made $289 billion, right? This is what's happening. The hedge funds made $289 billion. And then we go here, right? And then we Google. So the hedge funds are making all the money. Americans are getting shit on. So now let's go here and just Google. Out of 10 hedge funds, how many are using AI for their trading? And then countless articles. 9 out of 10 hedge funds are using AI in 2023. 9 out of 10 hedge funds, right? How many? I mean, guys, it's not even. Guys, it's just the way you're not going to compete with this unless you have a system to trade, and that's what I realized. It's the hard truth. And that's what I realized. And the moment I realized this, I stopped trying to chart and I stopped trying to force trades and rack my brain to find profit. And I've never been richer in my entire life than this point in my life right now. I've never had more money in my entire life. And it's just because I've completely let my guard down and I started using AI to trade. Why you're not using the AI? Zebra, the automatic one. Because it's even automatic like trading bots are, and why am I not high frequency trading? I mean, that's obvious. I'm not a hedge fund. I don't have $100 billion in a massive AI, automated trading terminal. So, and I don't have my own exchange. So I'm using the closest thing I can get to a system that monitors this data. Yeah, exactly. It's 10 out of 10. Is TradeGPT ChatGPT? All of that for the rockstar question of is TradeGPT ChatGPT. Let me show you guys what TradeGPT is. So I'm gonna go here. We're gonna go to ChatGPT. Okay, I'm gonna open up ChatGPT and we're gonna go to ChatGPT 5 that I use every single day. Is ChatGPT 5 shitty? No, it's not. ChatGPT 5 is awesome. Okay, so if I go to ChatGPT 5 and I just ask ChatGPT 5 and I say, explain the difference between you and TRADEGPT by Trade Algo. Here's a clear, respectful, and accurate breakdown. Okay, we want data, real-time market data. ChatGPT 5, and there's no ChatGPT 5 plugin that can do this either, is not connected to real-time market data feeds. TradeGPT is connected to market data systems. So then you were like, oh, okay, well then who does TradeGPT get their data from? And then you just Google, who does Trade Algo purchase data from? And you see here, Trade Algo purchases data from over 250 different data providers. That's what separates Trade Algo and TradeGPT from all this other stuff. Okay, I haven't done this in a minute, so it's important. Bloomberg Terminal, Morningstar. Okay, so you guys, like I said, you don't have to use TradeGPT, but in this you want to go buy Bloomberg Terminal, buy Morningstar, and buy Refinitiv Icon, and buy FactSet. Look, and then once you buy this, this is what you get. Bloomberg Terminal is approximately $2,000 a month or $24,000 annually. And fuck it. Yeah, go do it, right? I mean, I bet Caleb Echenem is one of these guys that's going to go and buy Bloomberg Terminal. Okay, but then you're going and you're looking at a screen like this, right? What does TradeGPT do? Instead of you scanning, unless you want to be these, this is Johnny 9, this is Zebra Defender, and this is Caleb Echenem. If you want to be like these three, you absolutely can, right? And then you have Destiny IFC right here. Right? Then you have Destiny right here. And then this is Zebra. But what are they doing? They're looking at all of these transactions. Okay? So if you want to scan through transactions and look at real-time market order flow, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to even say you're wrong for wanting to do that. But what does Trade Algo do? What does TradeGPT do? TradeGPT scans through those transactions. So that's what this AI is reading through. It's reading through all these transactions. That's it. That's it. That's like the whole spiel, guys. That's the reason why I use this AI. Yeah, you use TradeGPT by TradeAlgo. Just Google search TradeAlgo and then use their product. It's a free product called TradeGPT. So you Google search TradeAlgo, and then you just click their website, and then TradeGPT is right here. It's free. And that's it. Trade Algo does charge money. Trade GPT is like Trade Algo's free product, and it like just scratches the surface of the usefulness of the regular tool. So there is like a like, and then Trade GPT isn't all the way free, right? You get free 15 free prompts a day. But if you guys are using more than 15 free prompts a day, I mean, that's crazy, right? You know, I might use a Bloomberg terminal if I was working next to her. Okay, this is literally Zebra Defender. Just scanning through all these transactions. And is that no, you can do that, bro. I'm not here to tell you that this is bad. This is not bad. This is good. Okay, but what am I going to do? I'm going to use AI that scans through these areas of the market, so that way I don't have to go in and do that. Like, no one wants to scan through this. I'm not even going to scan through this on TradeAlgo.com. I'm not going to look at the millions of dollars in transactions. I'm going to use TradeGPT to scan through these transactions for me. That's it. That's the whole spiel, guys. Okay, I don't do that often, but I'll talk about it on a day I'm losing $3,000, bro. You know what I mean? I have time when I'm losing this much money. I wouldn't even call it revolutionary. I would just call it very like end to end, straightforward. But it's massively advantageous. Let's say it's $100 subscription that they're selling access to their revolutionary AI and giving people alpha instead of making their own HFT fund. There's way more money in the retail market, and they can also take the approach as a data vendor and go public. Okay, does that make sense? Especially. You know what I mean? I think TradeAlgo does have a fund. I think TradeAlgo does have a fund. I'm not too familiar with the other stuff they offer. I just use TradeGPT, and you have a lifetime subscription. Yeah, guys. What I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but yeah. That's the that's the that's the way of the AI, right? But I'm never gonna shut you down if you want to be this guy. Okay, if you want to be Johnny 9 with 4 monitors, Johnny 9 monitors, or this guy right here, I'm gonna tell you you're wrong. Okay, like this guy just looks stressed. It comes with a special keyboard, bro. We don't look at you the same since the cam incident. All right. You know what I mean? Let's do a trivia, then I'm out. Bathroom video is crazy. All right, we did this. Sorry, I'm finding a trivia question. Yeah, there was like a bathroom video that got leaked of me, and I was whacking it. And there was like a couple midgets in the bathroom. I'm not afraid to admit it anymore. Have you ever mentored any of my friends? Yeah, I have. Let's do... How do you use the system in layman terms? I use the language model portion of it, and I open up a fresh prompt, and then I go here to this prompt pack, and I go to prompt number 3, which is just a prompt that says basic options trade used anytime the market is open. I copy this, and I paste it into TRADEGPT, and then I paste the trade in my brokerage account. So it gives me a trade. Stock market's closed right now, so I can't actively do this, but I'll kind of show you what I'm going to do. So I go to my brokerage account here. This is my Moomoo. This isn't my Dude, the thing about a Moomoo is it's so annoying. Okay, so what do we get? So we've got an NVIDIA long call at $180. So I'd go here. I'd search up NVIDIA. Then here I am on NVIDIA. I go to options, and then I'm going to select my $180 call option for the 21st of November. 180. And then these are, let me make sure it's calls. I go down to 180. Dude, how the fuck do you use Moomoo? Oh. 180. Then I would select this at $21.85. And then I would buy it. I'd press submit. Let me see if I can do this yet. No, I can't. I can't even afford this on my Moomoo because this is my $1,000 account challenge. Dude, Moomoo is lame. I just downloaded new Moomoo today. Does that make sense? Endorsed 3. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. What year did the original Wii console launch? What year did the original console launch? What year did the original Wii console launch? What year did the original Wii console launch? Eric is correct. $2025. 2004 is incorrect. 2006 is correct, but Eric got it first. My gang. 96. Dude, no. 10 years off. All right, Eric. I think I have your Ethereum wallet. Eric8159. This is you, right? Your second win, bro. Good job. You want to start trading? Can you use your phone? Yeah. I'm not fast enough for these folks holding 2 phones. I know. All right, boys. I'm going to hop off. Took a bit of an L today, so I don't want to do too much trivia. But that's all I got, man. That's as simple. It's as simple as that, bro. Let's have some fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow AM. How old was Am Too Young for real? She was actually, I'm not even allowed to answer that question. I'm not even allowed to answer that, bro. I mean, what do you guys, if I stayed on stream, what would you like, what do you guys want me to talk about? I mean, it actually doesn't matter. I can ramble on for hours, bro. I could literally just talk and yap and yap and yap and yap and yap. You know what I mean? We're going to do A. Who's doing crypto shorts? Who's going to short crypto, bro? Sure, what are you going to do with the train girl? I got to figure that out. I'm going to the date tomorrow. I'm going to sushi tomorrow. So, we're going to eat sushi tomorrow. Thank you, River Topics. We're going to sushi tomorrow. So we're going to my favorite omakase spot, Tetsuda Omakase. Is she born into money? I'm going to find out. I'm guessing so. She's been in New York for 3 years. Are you guys going to buy the Bitcoin dip? Or are you guys going to short Bitcoin? Holy shit, what is going on with NVIDIA right now? What in the fuck is going on? Dude, what? Dog. This is Goldman Sachs' fault, bro. They're the one. They just did this announcement. Goldman Sachs just had this announcement that AI is overvalued and tech's overvalued. It's not fair. Oh, dude. Here, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. Is it alt season? Guys, it's not alt season either. I promise you that. It's not alt season. She's from Florida. She went to school in upstate New York. No, Voss. I'm not short selling. I'm taking a super in the money call option. Dude, I want. Yeah, it's not a lab. That's a really good beginner question. That's something I used to wonder. Um, what's has anyone said anything for lab? Is Bitcoin under 100,000 still?
Yeah.
What? They can control anything. This looks AI, bro. I tweeted this. I literally tweeted this. And I got the short end of the stick today. Hey, what up, Fancy Clown Doom? These are the job types AI will take over. So this is the coverage. So coverage meaning the likelihood that AI will take over. Passenger attendance. That's weird. Sales representative services. No, I want to look at it. What did Andrew Tate say? Buying 50 Bitcoin at 101K. Wow. Guys, it's not the end of the world. Remember last 2 weeks ago when we were on a stream on a evening and Bitcoin was dropping and everyone was freaking out. Uh, it's a good idea. It's just a bit more complicated than you think. See, bro. I trade on Weeble. You have people who are always going to be anti-AI. And then there's guys like this. There's guys like this. How is Jelly trading for 100 million market cap on? Y'all really willed Bitcoin to sub. I can't even read. I can't read like shill or talk. Like I literally don't understand it. Like, bro, I have no idea what that means. We are all here eating ice soup and you're buying huge NFTs. Did anyone in this chat own any NFTs? I've been trading for 3 years. A little longer, actually, probably now. No. In on December 21st, it'll be 4 years trading. You lost $3.4 million in NFTs. What is MMT? I lost 16 million in NFTs. Wasn't that bad. Have you guys ever used this? Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Liquidation events. What am I looking at here? What is all this, bro? What the fuck is any of this? People did make a killing. Don't spend 5K on trade algo office. What is your advice to someone who wants to start trading for the first time? Have a thick skin. Still waiting for Paul coin. There's not gonna ever be a Paul coin. What's that one site that everyone uses that like Orangey and stuff uses? What do you do between... Huh, that's funny. No. This guy. This guy. Dude, people see this and they think that they can do it. Nothing wrong with orangey, bro. But this is guys. You're not gonna hop into the game and start doing this. These guys are like locked the fuck in. Yeah, man. I think that's all I got, man. I think that's all I got today. It's the lottery, bro. It's literally the lottery, bro. 2-1, 1-1, most days. Mark is great. Do you know Philip Archer? No. Right coin, right time. Should we pump George Floyd coin? Great poker face for what? Not knowing Phil Archer, Philip Archer. I'll look him up. Philip Archer. This fuck? No, I don't know this guy. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is Philip Archer, bro? This guy? Who are you talking about? None of these guys trade, bro. This dude? This guy? Who are you? Who is this? This guy? Oh, he's a professional archer from medieval times. Yeah, man. What are we doing, man? Nvidia is still crapping the bed. Do I know Paul Miller? I know a guy named Paul Mann. Do you guys know someone named Paul Mann? LOL, why even hide the fact that you work at Trade Algo? I'm just confused. Dude. Can someone answer me this? Can someone riddle me what's going on? Paul Mann, famous from the Am Too Young incident. Yeah, dude. What are we doing, man? You guys think that this right here is a rocket booster? You guys think that these are rocket boosters? And are we gonna get a massive upswing here? Are these the rocket boosters? these two units of trade? Then are we gonna get a massive upswing? I think we're gonna get something that looks. I think it'll go up again. Yeah, I haven't sold yet. I haven't sold yet. I have not sold yet. All right, one game at Hangman, and then I'm off. Yeah. I is on there. No. G is not. G is not on there. Is Jack Harris nice? This is new. Hey, also, N wasn't. N wasn't. Yep, E is on there. R is on there. This is an E. Bro, now fuck you guys, dude. A. Yeah, A is on there. I just saw what you guys did. R is right here. Are you ignoring what they spelled? What did they spell? I don't see it. They haven't gotten the word right. You guys haven't gotten the word right. What did they spell? What did they spell? Are you guys fucking with me right now? And forever. What'd they spell, Voss? Hey, come on, man. Let's go. What did they spell? N-I-G. Oh, shit. Yeah, Philip Archer. There you go. Dude, Zebra, you're a goat, man. Scroll up to solve the riddle. All right, that's all I got. Here we go. I told you guys these were rocket boosters. Now this is going up. All right, guys. I mean, what are we doing here at this point, man? The market's closed. I'm losing money. A lot. A lot, bro. A lot. Like to 207. No, like 208. Bro. Like 208. Let's go right here. Yeah. Yeah. It has to go up a lot, dude. lot. $10K loss incoming. Yeah, I'm gonna set a stop loss at like $5,000 tomorrow, but it won't even touch my profit, bro. Like, yeah, we want it to bounce. Yeah, I'm not gonna let it wreck my whole month. I mean, it's just November, bro. We made 41,000 last month. I'm not gonna let it wreck anything. So we're good, man. I got antsy and I made a bad trade. It's okay. I didn't even listen to TRADEGPT. Even if I would have, I still would have lost, though. You know what I mean? I still would have lost, bro. Are you at the NYC office? I heard the new Soho location is nice. You guys ready for this $1,000 account challenge? You guys this is your first time watching my stream. I just opened up an account on Moomoo. Yeah, dude. Hopefully we're good for tomorrow. I think we're gonna be good. The goal is 1,100. Yeah, the goal is to make $100. Yeah, it will be good content. It will be good content. 10% in one day. Hopefully, we haven't been doing that well. We've been doing like 5 or 6%. We did 14% on JP Morgan. I think JP Morgan's gonna be a big part of that challenge. I think JP Morgan's gonna be a huge part of that challenge, bro. Where it's gonna be JP Morgan. And it's going to be JP Morgan and like Snapchat and other companies like that. What kind of time frame? We're going to shoot for June to make 25K. We're going to shoot for June to make 25K. No, the goal is here. I mean, it hasn't even. This is the account, but it hasn't even updated yet. So you guys can see. I'm still waiting on my money to clear in this account. We opened up a fresh brokerage, deposited a fresh 1,000, and now we are on the way. We are on the way. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out as time goes on. What like the actual goals are. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself, because I know it's a slow grind. So we will, yeah, fucking figure it out as time goes on. Won't clear until everything recovers. Thank God. Imagine if I would have started it today. Yeah, I'm gonna do the trade GPT method. Yep, gonna stick to my guns, bro, and do the trade GPT method. Trade GPT method, and it'll be right down to the core, right? So we'll be only getting contracts for less. So all the contracts they won't be expensive like this. So this $21 ask right here, this is a $2,000 contract, right? So I'm going to have to go through and kind of try to figure prompts out. Like, I mean, you guys remember this morning when I was demanding TradeGPT find me a trade and it wasn't doing it? Like, it will be documented. That's the most important thing. Yeah, exactly. I made $579K my first month in in the last 3 weeks. Oh, bro. 100% accuracy. I mean, dude, if I would have started this same challenge and I had the same accuracy that I had, God damn it. From the last 2 months, bro, I would have cracked. We would have done phenomenal, but I just didn't do that. I started with my actual, my own big ass brokerage account. Exactly. 100K is nothing if you have, or 100% is nothing if you have 100K. I think that's what you meant, Johnny. 100K is pocket change. Great amount for risky bets. Yeah, exactly. You guys want to DM me? Hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you my prompts too. Right here. This is my Instagram handle. Just to show you guys what I deal with my DMs, bro. Yeah, I mean, this is where I'm bro, you guys have watched me start this entire account from scratch. So when this money adds to this brokerage account and we start this $1,000 challenge, my goal isn't going to be to make $1,000 a day. I'm not going to go for 100% a day without leveraging 100% of my brokerage account, right? I might get like it'll be a whole thing, like because I have so much more money than $1,000. I don't want to go into this like I don't care, because I have to care and I have to set tight stop losses and I have to do all of that stuff. But it's also going to be frustrating because it's going to be slow moving. It's like if I already have a fucking car that goes 200 miles an hour and then I immediately downgrade to a 2006 Toyota Camry that doesn't go fast at all, then it's just going to be frustrating, right? So it's like it's going to be a whole new like thing for me. I already did this, and so it's going to be like I mean, what's important, I guess, is it's documented, and this will be big. Like it'll be good. It'll be really good. Do a $1 million challenge. Problem solved. You know what I mean? Like that's what this is gonna be, bro. It's gonna be frustrating. It's gonna be frustrating. It only builds, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you guys get to watch a crash out do it. One of my hold on. Let's go to Sora really quick. Yeah, I'm still on. We're on for a while right now. What's my profit factor? Multiple win rate for each month. We're trading like an 84, 85% success rate. You guys want to go back to the sales calls? I just typed in for the prompt on this one, Caleb Eknam subplot. But we're cooked. We're doing well. We're doing really well. Thank God. I'm very blessed. I used to say that all the time, but I truly am. I am truly blessed. Sales calls for what? Fancy Clown Doom. What did I used to sell? Here, I'll show you guys. I used to sell solar. I'll go to those days. Those are old days. My risk to reward is 1-to-1. I mean, I'm kind of all over the place with my trades, to be honest. Like, I'm not really too disciplined on that part. That's where we're gonna get disciplined here. Let's see your screen. I don't pull out my Weeble because the Weeble has a weird thing on their computer where it botches my account number and shows my account number. Mumu, you just see the last four. Mumu, you just see the last four. So when this, I mean, yeah, this is why this is gonna be cool. Also, it's bigger than just. But no, guys, I mean, you guys want to see my trade from today? I already showed most of you, but I did not make money today, bro. I made money on JP Morgan. That was the only stock trade I made money on. This is where I'm at right now. On Nvidia. This is the trade it gave me. This guy loses every day. It's starting to feel like that, huh? Nah, I really don't lose every day. I win fucking 6 out of 7 days. Yeah, it happens, bro. It happens. I mean, there's people in the stream who've quite literally watched me make $100,000 in the last 2 months and lose 8,000. Please teach me how to trade. I am a Nigerian. I do not teach Nigerians. I'm just kidding. I mean, bro, just I guess you can like watch. You can watch. I love your strategy, Philip. Yeah, man. It's just a lot of. It's a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It was that Nvidia trade. We made money and then we lost all the profit. And that was just today's result, though. Please teach me, boss. I don't know, bro. Follow me on Instagram. I'm not like a good. I'm not like. I mean, like I can teach you guys the basics on how to operate a brokerage account, but I'm not like a. I don't. You don't. I don't do this at a very high level. I do it with a lot of money, but I don't do it at a high level. Which gym are you gonna train at? It's this one right on 30, not 30, but 33rd Street, right next to Madison Square Garden. This one. There is famous fighters that train here all the time. Radical. Wait. Yeah, Radical. These guys. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to answer that question. Right, you just pick up on what I do. What fighters have I met there? I haven't started training there yet, but I know that this is like where people will get warm ups in before they fight at Madison Square Garden. Of course, Radical Anti-Semite trains in Radical. I'm not an anti-Semite, bro. I don't know what that means even. I don't follow that kind of stuff.
What's wrong with you?
But yeah, all right, man. Yeah, bro. That's where I lost money today. Is the J word fake out. I thought this gap down was gonna result in a gap, or like not a gap up, but just a go up. Like when you see this, right? When you see this big of a gap down, you're like, okay, it's gonna go up. And so I was very excited to place that NVIDIA call today, but instead, it just went down. Everyday Trader versus John Cena. Dude, you know I used to love WWE, and John Cena was like the GOAT to me. Like, he was literally the greatest dude of all time. I didn't trade gold today, bro. I just traded what TradeGPT told me. Trading any more today? No, I only trade in the stock market. The stock market's closed.
You mean the renovation site or something else? Then maybe it's time to tell the story. You mean the renovation site or something else?
What they were hiding, who got hurt, I can't shake it.
Then maybe it's time to tell.
ChatGPT plugin. TradeGPT is not ChatGPT or a ChatGPT plugin. Nobody will ever understand. Nobody's ever gonna understand.
You mean the.
Valid.
And I dumped it. It's still running. I knew it. Should have held whatever. Oh man, okay, it's fine. I'm fine. Look at it. It's still ripping. I can't sit still. I feel like my skin's buzzing. It's going right now. It's going. I should have held. I dumped it. It's still running. I knew it. Should have held. Feels lighter.
Chat center of the.
Okay, because gold was a little complicated, man. No, I just only trade what TradeGPT tells me to trade.
All right, step 1, find your breath and let it out. Whew, that felt good.
Match is yours. Dear Fernando, I'm sorry for knocking you out 10 times in a row on UFC. I wasn't thinking about how that felt. If you get back on Xbox, the next match is yours. I'll let you win.
I sent my friend
just
this
miss
after
playing
I
with you, man.
whooped his
Hope we can pick it
ass
up
in
again
UFC
soon.
5.
Dear Fernando,
And sent. They said they'd ship. Hell.
I'm from California, Vegas, and I live in New York now.
You did.
Yeah, dude, the J word fake out got me today. No cap.
I was here once, wasn't I? Time stopped.
All right, dude.
Memory never
I'm
did.
hopping off, bro. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll give you guys the update. I'm still in this NVIDIA trade right now. It's at $198. Like, bro, I don't even. I mean, what? Like, what is going on?
I was here once,
I hate
wasn't I?
Capitalism-
Time stopped.
Capitalism's fault. This is capitalism's fault. No. All right, guys. Yeah, peace out. Enjoy your night. I will see you guys. Let's turn that 1K dream into a daily reality. Yeah, it usually is a daily reality. Today it wasn't. All right. All right. I'm out. Peace.